somewhat controversially, but I'm actually very disappointed with that.
Always disappointed when we lose, of course. You can say controversial. I haven't, first glance I didn't think it was sending off. Jordan had the ball, he's gone in. I think he had a right when the ball was moving to go to ground. We'll have to have a look at the highlights to see whether it was a send off or not. But the fact of the matter is, at what minute did he get sent off?
Around 30.
So we played, 60 or over 60 minutes with 10 men. Maybe in 8. I always say 8. We don't want to be gallant losers. We don't want to be, unlucky boys. You put a great effort in, because they did put a good effort in. But that's what we are. That's what we instill into the lads. But at the end there, we've hit the post and they blocked 2. We probably deserve something out of it on the overall state of the game in terms of chances, I think. But it's one of them. We haven't got time. There's 21 games to go. Don't have time to mope about and go. Keep going over it. We've just got to move on and focus on training on Thursday and then another big game on Saturday.
How much pressure does it put on the rest of the month? Because you've still got a couple of big games to come up. I know we're expecting a big one tonight. Does it make life next Tuesday even bigger? Does it make Buxton?
Well, we just have to win every game. We've just said to the lads, let's go and win the next 20, 21 games, whatever it is. That's how it is. That's how we've always been. Whether we win or we don't, we've been on another good run since we last lost in the league to Grantham. It's been a great run. We've got to do the same again. We always talk about the reaction and how we recover from the defeat. So we'll be the same again. There's a hell of a lot of positives to take from tonight.
So, do you want to what are some of the positives now?
Well, should have had some at the end.
Yeah.
We hit the post at the last minute. The lads have kept going. They've shown a great, work ethic. I don't think they ran all over us. It said they had an extra man. As I say, we had the better chances second half.
And defence at the back as well. They had a couple of chances to break 2-on-1 at the back.
Oh, it doesn't matter. That's irrelevant. We're pushing bodies forward. We're committing. So we're always going to leave it open like we did against Hartlepool in the last minute. We're trying to get back into the game. So. But as I say, a lot of positives to play with 60 minutes with 10 men, and you nearly pinching something. We can stand here and we can blame Jordan if you want. You can take a negative out of it, and the fact that we conceded, but that's the nature of the beast. Every team's going to keep dropping points, and as I said to you before, it's all about how we react.
We'll finish on positive though, definitely. We've had some new signings come in over the last week, and today particularly signing of Josh has caused quite an outrage from Chorley fans. They're really sad to see him go. So
well, he was a big player for Chorley, one of the top scorers in the Conference North. A bit miffed that we couldn't get him involved in tonight. We thought we'd had it done in time, but fortunately we couldn't get it over the line. But it's a statement of intent from the football club. That we're bringing a player of the calibre of Josh in. And as I say, he's already got, I think, 15 odd goals in all competitions in the Conference North. So it'd be a great addition to us. Obviously with Richie Allen still out with his hamstring. Pooley came back tonight, no reaction. Danny Webber come back. Obviously Jordan's probably going to pick up a ban now, depending on whether we can appeal or not. So we needed reinforcements, and he'll be a fantastic addition.
Scotty said they're okay. They both came off.
Yeah, Scott's was his calf. He was feeling tight in the first half. There was no point risking it. Tunji's come on again. He's had no reaction from his long layoff. So we're getting players back. We're getting the squad back together. As I said, Peel's been out a couple of weeks, so probably needs a bit more sharpness. As Webber's been out longer, and same with Tunji. So the sharper they get, the better we'll be.
And just a quick word on Buxton for Saturday.
Yeah, looking forward to it. As I say, for the boys in the changing room, it can't come quick enough. We wish it was tomorrow. Put one or two wrongs right and get the 3 points on the board.